Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your hypoxia coach for today, and we have level 2.1 wall hinge abduction, and this is the slow version. Abduction simply means legs abducting away from one another. When I first was learning anatomy, I was thinking like aliens are abducting my leg and pulling them away from my body. And so you learn a lot about anatomy and exercise science in here. It's good for visualization of the body and really does improve your exercise results. So let's come back to the wall. Let's do the exercise together. If you're working with a hypoxia coach and they've suggested some different sets, reps, breathography for you based on your assessment, you of course want to follow that because that's here to optimize your program. Otherwise, this is a perfect starting place. So let's come back to the wall. You just need your mini ball. We're going to stand on our left foot together. Let's be on that same foot so that I can cue you through. You're going to connect the ball between the right knee and the wall. Standing on the left foot is placed right underneath your left sit bone, and that ball is not in front of the hip joint. It's in fact, it's a little behind the hip joint as long as the low back doesn't move. So you want to keep that low back in neutral. Here's your starting stance. For today, for level 2, the only difference between level 1 and level 2 is that you're pressing your hands into your thighs and pushing them backwards as hard as you can. So if your legs were slippery, they would push straight backwards like that. So you're engaging your triceps, you're engaging your posture muscles, the backs of the shoulders, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, and we're working slowly. So we're going down for 2 counts and up for 2 counts. Notice how I'm rotating toward the wall just a little bit when I come up. It's coming from this glute. It's a little teeny rotation. So I'm squeezing my glute as I rotate myself toward the wall, no movement in the knee. And my foot, here's what my foot is doing. I'm scrunching my foot as if there's a blueberry in the arch of my foot when I hinge, so don't squish the blueberry. And when I come upright, I'm spreading my foot into the ground, equalizing the weight between the 3 points of the foot tripod. So I scrunch, and then I extend, and I scrunch. That footwork is increasing the work of the booty like crazy. Now my head is pressing back in hypoxic headstand, so it's pressing back into an imaginary set of hands and also getting lifted up. So I'm creating height in my spine. I'm decompressing my spine as I go through that movement. That's really important. Now, lastly, visual specificity, always specific with the eyeballs because of the increases in activity of the brain. The shape of the eyeball changes when we change where we look. It's important because many of us get stuck in a uniplanar, meaning like only looking at our iPhones all day or whatever the brand of your phone. I don't mean to be brand specific, but what I'm saying is let's integrate the eyeball work and the eyeball muscles, challenging those muscles, bodybuilding your eyeballs in these sessions. So when I hinge at the hip, I'm staring at my knee. It's a fixed point gaze. It's shooting a laser over my third toe. And I'm pulling my weight back in my heel as I scrunch the foot. And then when I come upright, I'm finding a point on the wall. It doesn't matter what the point is, but find it, stare at it, and stare at it every single time you come upright. So you hinge, and then you come up for 2 counts. Blueberry, spread the foot. That booty's already dying. So let's go in through our 7 breath cycles, loosening our ab ribbon on the exhale, tightening it on the inhale, only pausing the movement on the engaged inhale. Now it's key that if you're beginning, focus on your breath, staying connected to your breathography, breathing in tandem with me, and not moving in your low back. We're working on finding your hip hinge. Doesn't matter if your hip hinge is only 5 degrees. That is okay. You're still going to feel that booty working like crazy. Then over time, you can add on those other layers as you become more skilled at this exercise. Okay, so let's take it. Hands pressing back, head stance, foot tripod, zip up, posture prep, inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1, inhale 2, and bluff. Loosen your ribbon, now tighten it, inhale, stare at your point, bluff, blueberry, loosen the ribbon, tighten, inhale, bluff, hands pressing back, inhale, inhale, bluff, blueberry, back in the heel, inhale, inhale, head pressing back, inhale, 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 one more, loosen the ribbon. I know, that glute like crazy. Such a great glute exercise. Now rest 15 to 30 seconds. It's time to do it on the other side. So after that rest, either rewind the video about 90 seconds so we can perform it together, or stop the video now and you can maybe put a metronome on your phone to stay true to that tempo, frequency, intensity, and duration of your breathography breath cycles. Always tightening the ab ribbon on your engaged inhale and loosening it on your engaged exhale.